AskReddit by Minted Vibes. What is a movie that you'll defend until the day you die? Starship Troopers. It may be recognized as satire and a cult classic now, but let me tell you that was a very lonely fucking hill to die on when it first came out. Almost every aspect of that movie holds up. Great satire, fantastic casting, and seriously, the CGI and practical effects are way ahead of their time. Tremors. It's a low-budget B-movie horror comedy film that is way better than a lot of the bigger budget films out there. The best thing about Tremors is the responsible gun storage. Excalibur, 1980s, with star cast. No one else I know likes it. Now, once more, I must ride with my knights to defend what wasn't the dream of what could be. Treasure Planet. Great movie, despite steampunk Jar Jar Binks. Ladderhawk. It's subjectively an awesome movie, and anyone who doesn't like it just doesn't get it. Yes, that includes the music. Agreed. This and Dragonheart are some of my nostalgia watches. Joe Dirt. Gotta keep on keeping on. Dirty. Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. I don't care what anybody says, that is comedic gold, and Steve Odekirk is a cinematic genius. That's a lot of nuts. Without a paddle, hit just the right note for my teenage self. You were a Boy Scout, weren't you, Tom? In this thread, people who are defending critically acclaimed movies. Has anyone ever seen this movie, The Shawshank Redemption? I just discovered it. So underrated. How I hate the words under and overrated. Half the time they base it on nothing, and mostly just seems like a way of saying I don't like it while hinting that they're part of the enlightened minority. Return to Oz, my favorite film as a kid. It was nightmare-inducing for child me. Waterworld. Beat me to it. It was a critical and commercial failure, but I think it's hands down one of the most entertaining movies ever made. Sky High. So, my girlfriend became my nemesis became my best friend, and my best friend became my girlfriend. But hey, that's high school. Cable Guy, a movie way ahead of its time. For the love of God, folks, don't let people on your screen raise your children. Last Action Hero. The movie points out how a cinematic universe isn't supposed to mirror reality. It also satirizes so many action hero tropes and fandom. I think Last Action Hero is having a minor renaissance these days. Loved that movie as a kid. Zombieland. Great cast, great script, and fun to watch. Killing Bill Murray was the highlight of the movie. Zombieland. It's a cinematic national treasure. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Love that dorky movie. Well, I'll be greased and fried, it's a circus. Starship Troopers. Imagine if it had today's budgets. It would probably have sucked. A lot of the time, things that make movies amazing are born from budget constraints, Deadpool being a relatively recent example of this. Better Off Dead. I want my $2. Krull is a thoroughly enjoyable sci-fi fantasy movie. Also honorable mention to Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Fantastic Emma Fox. My fav, Wes Anderson. No one ever remembers this movie when I ask if they've seen it. John Carpenter's The Thing. Best movie of all time. Do you actually know anyone you need to defend this movie to? Troy. Not a good movie, but I swear, it's a watchable movie. It's a visual masterpiece. Crazy things is, they really visually nailed all the fight scenes from the Iliad that are really difficult to picture from their descriptions. then basically just crapped on everything else in the story and made up their own version. Lol. Contact, with Jodie Foster. Just an underrated gem of a movie. I always loved the opening sequence where they have a radio playing and it does a montage of the solar system to try and give you an idea of the vastness of the universe. The Fifth Element. I just love it and will explain away any plot holes all day long. Plot holes? What plot holes? Holes. I absolutely love the storyline and how everything adds up so perfectly in the end. Beautiful story.